Okay, guys, here we go. This is Nolimitking with USA Adults. We got a great war recap here for you against this level 6 Asian clan. Put a pretty good hurting on them, 70 out of 75 stars, almost 94%. This was nearly a perfect war for us. We 2-starred their 3 Town Hall 10s. We 1-starred their max Town Hall 11, which... that's ridiculous. It's a max 1 Town Hall 11, so 1 star was sufficient for us, but we 3-starred every single other base, all the way down. All the 9s, all the 8s. Everything was 3, so much so, in fact, that my last hit was on number 4. I almost 2-starred that guy, but didn't quite pull off the Town Hall. But anyways, this was just a fantastic war. We've got some amazing hits, so I'm going to jump right into it. Starting things off as 808 Fireman, as usual, with a solid hit here. This is a Quad-Quake Govaho, and he opens up the walls here in the core, drops his Golem kill squad pretty wide, uses the Wiz to funnel and the Queen to kind of clean up the trash in the middle, opens up the wall. Everything comes in, drops the King, drops the Valks, drops the Rage. They come in. Hound comes out. Queen locks onto the Hound. And look at these ladies. These ladies head right towards this Queen, and within seconds, this Queen is done. She just shreds. So these Valks and this King just shred these heroes in no time. So now that the Queen's dispatched to the CC Hound, he starts bringing in some Hogs here to provide relief on that BK. He pumps his ability. Kill Squad's doing some work still. He's still over here sprinkling some of these Hogs around. He's got a good group running around here. He's going to drop a heal, kind of cover this open space, and drop some more Hogs on the outside to keep the funnels coming in. So now all the Hogs are coming in. The Golems just tripped the last double bomb over here. The Queen worked over here. This base is done. And that was an excellent Quad-Quake Shattered GOHO. Very well done, Fireman. All right. Going through these ones a little quickly because there's so many 3-stars. We just got to get through them. So here's another 808 Fireman hit. Exact same troop comp. He's just killing it with this troop comp. And so... one thing I will note here is because the Quad-Quake will actually open up the core, he ends up, and I kind of speeded it up a little too quickly, but he ends up only dropping 3 of the Quakes. And then letting his Golems sit on the wall, letting his Wiz clean up some of the trash buildings to create the funnel, and then when he's ready, he drops the 4th Quake to bring the Golems, the heroes, and these Valks into the core at the right time. Timing is essential. You don't want your Golems to jump too far ahead of your support troops, otherwise they get chewed up too quickly. But as you can see, unfortunately, 2 of his Valks walk. So he's still got a couple Valks in the middle. They get in here. They kill that Queen pretty quickly. He drops the Rage. He's into the core. He's triggering the double bombs. Now he's going to launch his Hogs. So he pumped his King's ability, launches his Hogs over here. Actually going to help relieve some of this Valk over here who's going to run around and clean up these outside buildings. But he starts sprinkling these Hogs in, drops a heal here. He's got 1 heal left, and he's got a lot of defenses left to go. So he's going to sprinkle more of these Hogs kind of around the outsides of these defenses. And then right here, this is a wizard tower, and drains a lot of Hogs pretty quickly. So he ends up dropping the heal right here just to give another refresh so that these Hogs can kind of go into these last few defenses really well. Drops the last Hogs down here. There's 1 Hog right here taking on this wizard tower. And this 1 Hog gets this whole wizard tower, pretty much. And that's that. Queen is still alive. He uses her ability just to kind of speed things up, and that's another 3-star. So use the same tack on both. This is a solid attack, and we've used it several times in this war. Instead of bringing 3 Golems, a stoned Goho, drop a Golem, add 4 Valks, and a couple of extra Wiz, and you got a Shattered Govaho that works really well. Number 7, I hit number 7. and just had a really great queen walk on this one. So I'll break it down for you. I dropped the queen right here because at the corners, it's an easy way to create a walking funnel. So I dropped one whiz down here while this whiz tower, or this archer tower, is focused on the queen, and this whiz takes out the tower and the camp and these huts and everything. And so this is just an excellent funnel for me. Got a lot of value out of that. I dropped the hog right here. As I killed this archer tower over here, I dropped the hog to lure out the CC troops. And then when I did, I dropped both poisons to kind of create kind of like a poison path for these CC troops, and was able to get through these CC troops. Unfortunately, I did have to use my ability a little too earlier than I wanted to. I almost had that dragon down, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just went ahead, used the ability, got that storage down pretty quickly, and then started moving out here to the side. So as this queen begins to walk around, I'm going to drop my golem kill squad up here at about 2 o'clock. And my goal here was to get this archer tower done. So now that she's locked onto that, I've dropped this golem kill squad, dropped the whiz behind, and I'm going to open up the wall over here on this side so the queen will run around and she'll go through the wall as well. So I want her to essentially join this kill squad as it comes in. Now this is a cleanup hit, so I know where the bombs are. There's a double bomb set right behind this archer tower. I dropped the jump, I dropped the rage. I've still got 2 healers providing heal for all of these core troops here, which is a nice added bonus. King jumps over the wall, starts going crazy on the queen there, and then I bring in these hogs. So up here, I brought in a few hogs around these outside defenses. I knew there was a bomb here, so I just let these few hogs kind of trigger this and just be done with that. And I'm saving my heals for over here with the main hog sets that are going to come around. So my kill squad's still in the core. I've got healers still healing my golems. I'm dropping the other hogs, typically 3 hogs on each defensive building, and then I use one last heal spell for this open gap because I know that there's a bomb there. And at this point, the rest is up to these last hogs, the queen, and this golem, which is now at full health because of those healers. So it's a cleanup exercise from here on out. Drop a couple whiz, drop some archers, and everything gets cleaned up. So if at all possible on queen walks, try to have your queen walk around and join the kill squad as they go in. And if you can keep those healers alive, those healers really help that kill squad stay alive through the core. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Shifty had a great Quad-Quake Govaho here as well. We'll move on to number 9 here, Slayer. He got number 9 here, did a great job. Again, this is a Quad-Quake GOHO. There's no Valks here, but he's got 20/20 heroes, and he drops both golems right here and starts cleaning up the base with the whiz. Drops the king, drops the CC golem. Actually, this looks like it's a stoned. Sorry, my bad. So this is a stoned GOHO. He's got 3 golems. He drops in a bunch of a bunch of hogs right here. He's going to have them go through and help the kill squad get into this core, and he's going to heal the hogs and the kill squad in the core. So instead of bringing a rage, he brings a heal and uses hogs to help get through that core. It's a great little strategy. And then he starts using surgical hogs on the outside. So he drops some hogs over here and lets them start running around the side of the base. He's got the queen walking out the outside, keeping up with the hogs. He drops the last remaining hogs over here as these defenses are focused on this core, and drops the heal there. So now he's out of heals. He's still got a core, a golem here, and he's got a bunch of hogs left. And so with the golem soaking up a lot of this, or some of these defenses, the hogs just outmatched the rest of these defenses. So the queen's up here cleaning up. He drops some more archers just to kind of help. And then the hogs and the cleanup troops will meet in the middle, and that's it. So great job on that, Slayer. All right. Coming over here, Grizwold. Grizwold's also our leader. He's a number 17, so he's a pretty low Town Hall 9. You can see only level 3 queen. he just brings a good old-fashioned hogging here. He knew where the bombs were, so he tripped some of these outside bombs. He drops in his CC Golem. So I guess, this is a cold-blooded Goho here, but it's just a lot of hogs. 35 hogs. I think, a couple of hogs down here to trigger those bombs. But because the queen's on the outside, he can just get in here with his king, take her out, and then he releases a lot of these hogs right through the kill squad. The Golem CC comes out, but nobody's going to worry about that because he's not going to do any damage. So he releases all of the hogs kind of in two main groups, circling around the base. He drops 2 heals, and the hogs down here, there's a lot of high hit point damage, so they actually end up not making it through. But this group up here does make it through. So instead of dropping that heal down here to survive, try to revive these last few hogs, he saves the heal so that when these top hogs, which is a larger group, funnel down towards here, and he covers the wizard tower with that last heal. He wants to make sure he does that. So with that last heal and a bunch of those groups of hogs still going through, he's got the rest of this base wrecked. He used some wall breakers down here, some last minute distraction, which was kind of awesome, but the rest is just dropping whiz and cleanup troops, and ends up poisoning that BK, and that is that. So way to jump up 7 spots, Griswold, and take out that 10. All right. Slayer back at it again on number 11. Did another great Goho. I got 3 stars. That was a great hit. We got Alexander. So let me pause here. We had some great guys. Alexander and Knightly Alex. They hit these 2 right here. They're from the Chyeaaa clan. It's Cheaaa. So I don't know if it's Chyeaaa or if it's Chyeaaa or whatever. But these guys are cool guys, and they did really well in the war. Alexander had a great hit on this. I think we worked on the strategy a bit. This is a Zapquake Golaloon. So these 2 ADs are really close to each other. So with 1 max EQ and 3 zaps, both these ADs go down. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye. With that done, now all we have to do is get rid of this queen. And so the Golem kill squad enters over here at 3 o'clock. It's a nice funnel right to that pocket because of that archer tower right there. So he drops some side whiz to help kind of create a funnel, and drops his king and his queen. So they're going to come right in here. He drops some wall breakers over here to try to break in, but doesn't. Queen is going down, and the CC Hound, the queen is on that, and then he's got an extra whiz on that. So he's going to take care of that. He is going to get through this wall and get a couple more things done, but that's pretty much what's his goal, was get that queen down, maybe kill a couple defenses, and get that CC Hound out. So now that that's done, he drops a minion right here just to try to help with the cleanup. But so that's all done. So now he's got 2 ADs, and he's got 3 hounds and a bunch of loons. So he goes 2 hounds on this right AD, 1 hound on the left AD, uses his 1 rage remaining to kind of help out with this left AD over here because there's only 1 hound. And over here, since there's 2 hounds, he didn't really need to use much, but he did drop that last haste spell just to help these loons kind of get through everything. And so that 3rd hound did not pop, but he's got a huge group of loons here. He's got that other hound that's going to kind of lead him. And he's fighting this air sweeper right here, but he ends up getting through. He drops a couple of balloons over here that he had saved. And at this point, all troops are out. Pups are cleaning up. Wiz is cleaning up. Balloons are going to get this last defense here. And it is cleanup. So it was a close call, but nonetheless, it was executed very well. And that's a 3-star. So excellent hit, Alexander. And props to the Chyeaaa clan. I think I'm botching that name, but whatever. Knightly Alex over here, another 3-star. He brings another Golaloon, and this time kind of a good old-fashioned one. There's no Zapquakes going on here. He drops down these 2 golems and the whiz to help clean up. Drops in the jump, golem jump in the base. He gets these heroes in there pretty quickly behind those golems to help out. Queen is over there. She's going crazy on that golem, but his troops are going to get over there. So they're getting through right here. Bomb is triggered. CC Hound comes out. King goes off on the Queen. He pumps him, and now goes in his attack. So he's got a hound over here. He's got a hound down, two hounds down here, and one hound down here. And he drops these rage. Now look at this rage. This rage right here, the edge of the rage touched the AD. And right here, the edge of the rage touches the AD, and he does the same thing over here. And the reason he's doing is he's trying to get these ADs outside. So they're not deep, they're outside, because he wants those loons, that travel time it takes for those loons to get to those outer defenses, he wants that to go quickly, which is a pretty smart thing. So he's not covering the core here, but if he can cover these outside rims and ensure the travel time for these loons is really quick, he'll have enough loons and or hounds left, because they're going to get to those ADs quickly, that he doesn't really need anything for the core. And he's got expos down here. So we'll play it here. He's got 3 hounds on this one AD. One of them just pops. He's got some air skellies kind of going over there. There's that rage that touches the edge of that air defense right there. Another hound pops. He's got a huge grouping of loons right there that are still kind of under rage. He drops this last haste, which was kind of clutch, because up here, these loons got down there really quickly and took out that AD and that Tesla and Wizard Tower, which could have provided some issues there with those last Seeking Air Mines and air bombs that were there. So he ends up getting through this really well. He's got a couple of loons down here. He got one loon down here to kind of help with the cleanup. He saved that, so that was good. So all around, just an excellent raid. Great Shattered Golaloon. All right. Alexander again with another 3-star. That was a really good hit. Fanman here just did a great job. This guy's been consistently 3-starring for us, and so we're just really fortunate to have this guy. He's a fairly new Town Hall 9, but he has really transitioned well. His queen is still a baby. She's coming up to 10 here pretty soon, but he jumps in here, lures out the CC troops with these hogs, and draws them over here. Now, I particularly don't like to draw out troops and then poison them, just because you have to do this kind of work to get them all in there. But when they're inside the core, they're usually bumped up or bunched up pretty well. But anyways, he drops wide golems, drops the Wiz to clean up, drops the heroes in the center, drops this awesome jump spell, which covers both the outside and the core. So with one jump, no wall breakers needed, he's able to get into this core with his kill squad. So his kill squad's coming through here. He's punching a hole in the side of this base. And once he punches a hole in the side of this base and his troops get into the core, he's going to drop these hogs up here on the top. And these hogs are just going to circle counterclockwise around the base. So we'll speed it up here. He drops the heal. Now look where his heal is. His heal is not on the outside. It's covering part of the core. Again, right here, it's not on the outside. It's covering part of the core, because these hogs are going to kind of run through the outside of this core. And so that was a really great use of the heal spells. He's got his last heal spell there, plus a poison to kill those pesky skeletons. Now the hogs take care of the king. He drops the 4 whiz that he had saved for cleanup troops, which is a great call. It's always good to save troops for cleanup, even with the extra 30 seconds that we've been given with a new update. And his queen is still alive in the core, sniping some of these buildings. So this was just a fantastic Shattered Goho. Excellent job, Famine. Good work. All right. Still got so many good attacks. Paragear. This guy just pulled off an awesome hit here. He's a brand new 1009. He's got a level 2 queen, just a baby queen. He's still got level 4 hogs, still got level 2 golems. So this is basically Town Hall 8 troops. He does have the 30 spaces in his CC, so that's nice, and he's able to a max golem there. But he ends up poisoning this dragon. Dragon is done, doesn't want to deal with it. Drops both the golems, drops the whiz behind to clean up, drops the king. Now the king is outside here, so he's able to get this enemy king down pretty quickly. Drops the jump spell, rages his own king, and then drops the flanking hogs here down at 6 o'clock. So his kill squad's kind of working up there. Golems are still taking damage. He drops the heal here to help these hogs get through. He's got a core heal here for this groups of hogs. that have gone to the core, because again, his kill squad didn't make it to the core. He only needed to get the king and those heroes down, and kind of chip off at some of these outside buildings. So he uses a core heal there. He's got one heal left, and he's going to use it right here to cover this Wiz Tower, because he doesn't want the Wizard Tower to deplete all the grouping of his hogs too much for these high hit points, single target defenses to take them out. So last here, he uses some wall breakers. Kind of helps kill that Wizard Tower the Queen was on, because they do some splash damage. But then he drops a Wiz over here for cleanup, and that's that. So great job on scouting this base and using kind of that limited kill squad with a small Queen to get in there and tear up those heroes, get a couple of those defenses, and then let the hogs go to work. All right. I just loved it because it was with Town Hall 8 troops. With level 5 hogs, that's a simple hit. But with level 4 hogs, it's a different ball game. So that was excellent. Famine again, perfect war, another 3-star. Grizwold again, and we had a bunch of 3-stars on our Town Hall 8s. Really great job, guys. Can't get everybody because there's just not enough time. But this was a fantastic war. Excellent job, USA Adults. I think we're on like a 10-win streak right now. We're just doing great. So let's keep it up and keep on clashing, guys.